Going on YouTube? It's the Wizard K Birds back at you with another video. Well, live stream video that is. Sorry, it's dark in here. So we're looking at college football rankings right now. This is live reaction. So the top four teams right now we're looking at is Alabama at number one, deservedly so. They're the best team in the nation. They got the Heisman runner right now winning the Heisman in my opinion, and Tua. You got Clemson, number two. Definitely great team. They're doing great things. They're the second best team in the nation, hands down. The shockers right now is number three, LSU. LSU has beaten three top 10 teams, including my team, the Miami Hurricanes, at the first game of the season, but we're sorry right now. You got they beat Auburn when they was in the top 10, and they just beat Georgia, who's number two contending team, number two ranking at time. And Notre Dame. Notre Dame has been very impressive this year. So definitely Notre Dame should be up there because they have a lot of great quality wins against good teams and some ranked teams. And they're beating them. They're destroying them. This is my live reaction towards it. Here's them talking about it as well, so y'all know it's live. So yeah, what I'm also looking at also is Michigan's number five. That's not a sleeper to me because Michigan is a great team and they only lost to Notre Dame and it was like on a fumble on the first game of the season. But Michigan has been playing really good dominant defense and their offense is coming alive. So I agree with that. Number six, Georgia. Georgia just beat Florida, but then like I said, lost to LSU, was number three right now in the rankings. So I can understand that and I respect that. Those are great. These are the rankings. They have it right for the top 10. We also have Oklahoma number seven, number eight is Washington State, number nine is Kentucky. I don't know about that one, but Kentucky only lost one game this season, so I can understand it as well. So definitely, Kentucky deserves to be up there, but like I said, for maybe at 11, I don't know. And Ohio State's number 10. Ohio State, to me, they got the rankings right, but Ohio State is questionable for me because, like I said, they just got destroyed by Purdue, like 49-20, and they've been really shaky this whole season, almost losing some games. So I personally feel that Ohio State should not be there at number 10, and Kentucky not number 9. But I understand why they only lost one because you want to reward the teams for winning good, having great quality wins, uh, blowouts, their scheduling and the strength of schedule and who the teams that they played that they've beaten. Like for example, LSU has they just beat Georgia and Georgia beat a couple ranked teams, and they beat Auburn. Auburn has only beat Washington. Washington was like a top 10 team at the time, but now they're out of the rankings. So yeah, that's like those are not quality wins. Those are quality wins, but they're not quality wins because the teams are not winning and beating ranked teams. So yeah, but yeah, these rankings I definitely agree with. Like I said, for the shocker for me right now is you would take LSU over Notre Dame. Notre Dame is undefeated right now. I know Notre Dame is undefeated, so Notre Dame should be number 3 and LSU be number 4, because Notre Dame is undefeated. So out of the top 4 seeds, you're gonna put LSU up there. And I understand, like I said, quality wins, but my team right now, Miami, we're not ranked anymore. Auburn's not ranked anymore. Georgia's probably the biggest quality win that they have, and they're number 6. So I understand why they put them there, but me per se, I would not. Like I said, for Notre Dame's undefeated. Notre Dame should be number 3 in my opinion. Michigan, like I said, is number 5, and that's a good one. As what's going on? How you doing? Just doing my live stream of the college football playoff. The rankings just hit, and they're talking about it. So I'm just giving my views and opinions on it. So yeah, it's like I get it. Like I definitely get it. But like I said before, Notre Dame is undefeated. So why is Notre Dame getting penalized for it? Let's see. Notable trends so far. These are notable trends. 3 undefeated teams I made. So undefeated teams don't win the playoff, so it's good to lose. Well, by those statistics. So these are some these definitely are some definitely good rankings. So these trends don't last long, and they're like everybody's always like Oh man, the playoffs are horrible. Look at the rankings at the beginning, but then it always shakes out because it's any given Sunday slash Saturday. Yeah, Notre Dame has been king for a while. Like growing up, being a Miami fan, we always had to play them. It was the Catholics versus the convicts. But you know, Alabama right now is hot stuff right now because hey, they won 5 out of like the last 8 championships. So right now, Alabama got it. But yeah, so like I said, I agree with the rankings, but you know, 2 of them like I would switch. Like the top 4 teams, they're correct. But like I said, LSU only got it because they're whatchamacallit. LSU got it because they've beaten 3 top 10 teams at the time, but the win over Georgia is their biggest win. So I understand it, but like I said, Notre Dame is undefeated. Why are you penalizing teams that are undefeated? And Notre Dame has some quality wins. Let me go look at my laptop real quick so I can tell you what the quality wins that they have. Because Notre Dame has beaten beaten some contending teams. They've beaten some good teams. They've beaten some great teams. I ain't gonna say great, but they stumped them. But they play like a lot of Power 5 conferences. So they play a lot of ACC teams as well. So, but yeah, Notre Dame. To them Swamp Dogs. Oh yeah, much love to the. I'm gonna say that's the Gators, right? I mean, like I'm from Florida, but I want to say that's the Florida Gators you're talking about. But yeah, I want to look it up and see who have Notre Dame beaten that was quality. Like I said, they had some quality wins. Like they're going against the Power 5 conference and they're independent. So like I said, for Notre Dame, I think should be number 3. If you were to tell me if LSU and Notre Dame play right now, Notre Dame would beat them. It'll be a close game, but I like Notre Dame because Notre Dame's offense is good, their defense is amazing, and they got like a lot of weapons. LSU, they're good at their running game and somewhat their passing game. Their defense is stout, but I will take Notre Dame because Notre Dame's a complete team and they can score points. And I forgot what the kid name is. I want to say his name is Brooks, but their quarterback, he's legit. I hear people from. Oh, okay. So like I said, I wanna be wrong or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, I think LSU, in my opinion, should be number 4 team, and Notre Dame be number 3, based off the wins and like they're undefeated. Now I think what's gonna help LSU out, and LSU can probably prepare to number 1 spot if they beat Alabama this Saturday. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Like LSU had beat some quality teams, like I said, in the top 10, but Alabama is a different animal. Alabama is the juggernaut. They remind me of that Florida State team. I can't believe I just said this back in 2013, but they're just skilled everywhere and they're just like destroying everyone. When you can put up 28 points in the first quarter and have somebody down 28-0 or 28-7, like it's already game over, like literally. And like I said, Tua, I know his last name, but I'm not gonna pronounce it wrong. So, but Tua, like, how do you stop this team? Like, they're good. Like, even if you like Tua don't come in, you still got Jalen Hurts who can run the ball and still efficiently pass well. So like, and then you have Judy, you have Harris as running back, Judy is a wide receiver, you have tight ends, you have their defensive line is amazing. Like, they're a juggernaut. Alabama's like a big juggernaut, and like I don't know how you stop them. Like you have to beat Alabama. Like you gotta have the athletes to match up with them, and hopefully Alabama just messes up because I think Alabama's gonna like go undefeated and win the national championship again. That's what I definitely believe. But let me get back to I was talking about the Notre Dame one. So, but I like the top 6. Like I said, change Notre Dame to number 3 and put LSU number 4. But this is the top 6.
Georgia, it's a 13-member committee that ranks these teams on a weekly basis and ultimately will choose who's in the college football playoff. Nearly half of that committee is new this year.
So I like the way that they also have different people. Like, you know, they have coaches, professors, athletic directors from different schools and different schools to have this. So it's not really like non-biased Because a lot of people just be like, oh, SEC should be in there. But, you know, there's a lot of good teams also in like other conferences. Not saying the SEC, but
Well, all of it compare. The new members had all the resources. You and I used all the resources, and we're up to speed when they walked in the room. And that's the beauty of this process. You have 13 diverse opinions, and the new members added a lot to that conversation. When you look at some of the rankings, I think it's a little early to say why this team 7, this team 8. What was it about Washington State? There's been some that have reacted.
yeah, that one surprised me. I know they beat Oregon, probably because we beat Oregon and Stanford in 2 weeks back to back.
Well, we are only through week 9, and we're looking at those resumes. Obviously, when you look at what a grad transfer quarterback's added there at Washington State, quality win against Utah, and then a very tough road loss at USC. The committee was impressed with their work. How about
Yeah, they did lose to USC. Oh yeah, man, definitely check that out. Because there was a lot of she came with them receipts though.
Well, there's a lot of discussion about that, obviously, but when you look at LSU's resume,
Definitely go and check out your content as well.
these teams above 500 that include quality wins over Georgia and Mississippi State. They got a great resume. Their only loss is a close loss at Florida. So really impressed with their defense, and overall their body of work was pretty strong. How would you compare the debate in the room between resume of a team and subjective football judgment of all the committee members, particularly those who might have had experience as player or coach? Well, it's all the above. We've got this great set of resources available to us, and when we put the resumes up, we get to see all the numbers, who they beat, who they lost to, all the statistics. But it does come down to watching the games as well. So there's plenty of conversation about what you see in the games and on the field. Rob, you guys go.
It's good to know the criteria as well because like the criteria changed so much. Thank you. I definitely got my full support. I'm definitely coming out to hit your content up as well. But yeah, I forgot LSU did lose a close game to Florida, but Florida still beat them and Georgia destroyed them. So like I said, Notre Dame should be number 3 and LSU should be number 4. And plus Notre Dame's undefeated. Again, you're undefeated. So you're punishing people for actually winning their games and blowing them out. And I know the quality wins kind of help them as well, but Notre Dame's undefeated. They played a great Michigan team that is number 5 in the nation, at number 5 in the nation right now, in a tough, close game to win. Oh yeah, why is UCF not in the top 10? Like they put them at 12. I just heard they put them at 12. But why is UCF not in the top 10? They beat the people on their schedule. Yeah.
What's your initial impression, your biggest concern or biggest surprise about the rankings show?
I noticed Kurt did brag that he got the top 6, just like the committee did, so he managed to slide that in there. I think this committee did what the others had done, which is not exactly mirror the AP poll with their first rankings. It's consistent now, 5 for 5. There's been a little bit of a curveball, but I'm not surprised LSU ranked ahead of Notre Dame. Bama and Clemson continue to be the constants, and those programs are 3 for 3. When they make the initial first 4, they also make the bracket. The batting average for all the other teams in those positions hasn't been nearly as good. We saw Notre Dame
100% on both of them. All right, man. Catch you later, man.
I think that only applies if you assume that Alabama's going to take care of business in Baton Rouge and win the SEC. If Alabama were to stumble, I think teams would be very nervous because their very real prospect of having 2 SEC teams in that bracket would loom, and that would remove another Power 5 conference.
Yeah, I guess I'm making slightly. I know we're going.
That's a great point.
Assumption that I think Alabama's in a position to run the table, and if they do, then Michigan will be in that spot to run the table and control its own destiny. I would go back to UCF. Reese, I thought that was a great question.
Yes.
Find out how much of the equity of the 20-0 run, what they did last year, how much does that even subconsciously weigh on the committee members' minds as they look at this year's team? Because as you said, you could really look at that roster last year, and you had a lot of guys that ended up now are playing in the NFL, and you look at this year's team, and some people think they're maybe not quite as talented as they were a year ago, yet here they are starting up at 12. And he said, he went on to say that the fact that they hadn't played a team yet
record is why they dropped down potentially to 12, which leads
It's some straight BS.
wait till they play Temple and Cincinnati and South Florida and Houston in a championship game. There's a very strong possibility based on what he just told
You should be in the top
when
6.
they start to play those heavyweights, don't be surprised if teams ahead of them start to lose, that they can in fact potentially
UCF should be in the top 10. I understand. You can't help what you be on the schedule. They beaten a lot of good teams last year that was ranked pretty high. And then they beat the Auburn team as well last year. I mean, like I get it too. Like they gotta win their games and play the heavier opponents, which I understand. So, but you're trying to tell me that Ohio State played tough opponents? Yeah, they did be a TCU game. TCU at the time that was ranked pretty high. But that's really it, because they lost to a lot of, they lost to Purdue. Purdue destroyed them by 4 touchdowns. So you're telling me UCF, Ohio State only because of their name? It's only because of their name. But yeah, let me get back to the Notre Dame one I was talking about. Notre Dame beat Michigan, who's number 5 right now. That's a great quality win. Hold on.
They drop out. It obviously depends on what Michigan and other teams do, but I had multiple emails from Alabama fans this week asking me, Fowler, where is Alabama going to play their semifinal? As the presumed top seed, are we going to be in Arlington or Miami? That's where their thinking is. They're already assuming that they're in and they get that top spot. I think it's Arlington if that plays out. But that's sort of where Alabama fans are thinking, and you almost can't blame them for foregone conclusions.
I think that you're going to have to answer.
In order to be a champ, you gotta beat the champ. They always saying that, and I respect that because like they're a juggernaut and like hey, where we gonna play at? You want to shut them up, you have to beat them. Simple as that. But yeah, back to Notre Dame. Notre Dame beat number 14 Michigan team at the time, and they're number 5 right now. I think that's a better quality win at this time because Georgia is number 6. But I guess because Georgia beat quality teams is why Elliott gave it to LSU, because Georgia had beat some quality teams. And they play Kentucky next. So if Georgia does take a loss, I think that's gonna flip the schedule. But like I said, they beat a 14 Michigan team. They beat a good Vanderbilt team by 5 because Vanderbilt almost beat Florida. Wake Forest is trash, so I'm not gonna say that one. Stanford was number 7 at the time, so you have two quality wins, but Stanford fell off now. We got Virginia Tech, even though they fell out the polls now, they was number 24 at the time. So, like I said, I'm really thinking that, in my personal opinion, Notre Dame is undefeated, and Notre Dame has some great quality wins. Because if whatchamacallit can keep winning some games, Michigan can win some games, that's going to make their resume look good, and I think they really should be like number 3. But if LSU wins against Alabama, all bets are off. They're going to be like if they're not the number 1 team or number 2 team, something is seriously wrong. But LSU is not going to beat Alabama, so let's not even talk like that. But hypotheticals. That's what I'm saying. But then it can't be like overreaction as well, because this is the first polls. Like I said before, things shake out with these playoffs. They shake out very well because people still lose. Like, it's been upset city the last 3 weeks in college football. My team lost twice. We had Ohio State losing. We had so many teams losing I can't remember. Oh, Georgia. We had Oregon lose. Oregon lost twice. Colorado lost. Michigan State beat Penn State. It's been bananas college football season. Like, it's been bananas with these upsets. Like, normally I can predict some upsets, but like these upsets has been like really, 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 really bananas this year. Really bananas. Really, really ridiculous. But yeah. So, like I said before, I think only just change LSU and Notre Dame. Flip those two. Everything else is good, except for, like I said, Ohio State. UCF should be in the top 10 in my personal opinion. And Kentucky's up there. Is that a little bit SEC bias? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But yeah. But like I said before, man, this college football playoffs live reaction. I'm giving y'all a live reaction of what I think, my views, my thoughts, and my ideas. Like y'all getting it raw. So I'm definitely gonna put all my tags and stuff in here perfectly. So I'd really like to see what people really think about this live reaction and how they feel about it, because it's really different when it comes to college football. But like I said, it's just only the first week. I don't want to make it too much of an overreaction. But like I said, certain things it's just like I can see why they did it, but I'm just like, come on, really, really. Yeah, shouts to everybody that be supporting the kid. I'm all about supporting them as well. Definitely want to support. Definitely supporting y'all. Definitely love y'all content. Keep it up. But definitely my college football heads, when y'all see the stream, let me know. Put y'all views and opinions on it. Definitely let me know what y'all think in a live stream as well. Uh, is Alabama gonna lose the season? I think they're gonna run the table. I think they're gonna go undefeated and win another national championship. Nobody can stop them. They got athletes. Like Alabama has to mess up for you to even have a chance of beating them. I really believe that. Like the only team that I probably could see match up with them is Georgia and Clemson, because Clemson have athletes as well. They have a dope quarterback too. Lawrence, I think his name is. But still, I don't think nobody's gonna beat Georgia. And how y'all feel about Notre Dame? Do y'all think Notre Dame is getting robbed or what? Because they had transition. They had transition from almost firing Brian Kelly to number 3. His name's Book. Sorry, I know I said Brooks earlier. I was wrong. It's Ian Book. He's a dope quarterback, an amazing quarterback.
And then waiting to see them play Duke in basketball.
I just can't wait to see the scene at Commonwealth Stadium this weekend. That's gonna be.
It's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be wild. Georgia will be there. That's the top 6. Let's take a look at our Capital One rewarding performance. Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence threw for 340.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. I think he was the number 1 quarterback in the nation. And this last year's whatchamacallit, recruiting class. Pure dominance by Clemson. Pure dominance.
Rankings. And since 2015, of course, they played a couple national championship games along the way and made the playoff the last 3 years. Dabo Swinney is joining us now.
In order to beat the man, you have to beat the man. Ric Flair said that best. Woo!
But I noticed you said your team was shifting into championship mode. What does that mean to you right now?
Well, for us, it's just a part of the season where we break our year down into 4 phases, starting back in January.
Dabo Swinney's a hell of a coach too. Nick Saban's a hell of a coach. Like when you have a established program with great coaches, there's a lot of good stuff that happens. Like since 2015, Clemson have won 1 national championship. Been in the playoffs the last 3 years. The year with Deshaun Watson when they lost, and then Deshaun Watson again. This past season they lost to Alabama, and now they might go for another one. Because like I said, in my early predictions, I'll leave an info card or the link into the original video of that. I had Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State. But that might have changed now. But Ohio State, who knows? They can creep back up in there. Because you thought they were dead like a couple years ago when the playoffs first started. And they ended up coming back after that 1 loss and ended up going to the national championship and winning the first college football playoff. So you never know. Like I said, it's survive and advance. Just like March Madness now. Survive and advance.
We're just a more mature team every year. Last year we had 6 scholarship seniors, and ET was a true freshman. T. Higgins a true freshman. Amari a true freshman. A lot of first-year starters. So we're just a more complete team around Trevor. So but he's really done an unbelievable job, and I'm excited about where he is right now at this point. couple of weeks ago, people were saying, Clemson were to stumble here, one-loss team. Would they finish above some of these other teams? Now, we get the first rankings. A lot of ACC teams are ranked. What was your reaction to seeing all those teams in the conference make it?
Okay, let's look at the rest. Florida's number 11 right now. I agree with that because they did lose to Georgia, but they beat LSU, who's number 4 right now. So, like I said, that's going to help Georgia out. I mean, that's going to help LSU out if LSU beats Alabama and they lose somebody else, or if they keep getting quality wins. That's going to help Florida getting like the top 6, top 5, I want to say. So, let's see. Virginia make it 6-2. I agree with that. Iowa State's 4-3. Suspect. Fresno State is 7-1 and they're at 23. Come on, really? Maybe because somebody didn't play, but really. Boston College 6-2 to beat us. NC State is 21. I don't understand that. Like, they just lost to Syracuse. They just had back-to-back losses. They had back-to-back horrible losses. They got destroyed by Clemson, and then they lose to Syracuse. Like, I'm lobbying for, like, this is weird. I'm lobbying for Syracuse because Syracuse almost beat Clemson this year, and Syracuse has some quality wins. So I don't understand how NC State's still in there. Let's look at who NC State played this year. Like I said, y'all get my live reactions on this because I'm just like, this is like crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into my college football rankings real quick. All right. All right. So because like if you look at the AP poll, let me show y'all something. The AP poll right here. You don't even see NC State, so I don't understand how they're there. All right, so let's go back to all right, UCF. I understand, like I said, UCF and Florida should be in the top 10, in my personal opinion. So Ohio State should not be there, and Kentucky should not be there. But I can't really knock Kentucky because Kentucky did beat Florida, so never mind. Penn State is 14, that's good. Utah's 15, that's good. Iowa 16, that's good. Texas number 17. Boy, what one loss can do to you. Syracuse is number 19. I agree with that. Mississippi State's number 18. I agree with that because Mississippi State ended up beating. Who did they end up beating? I forgot who they beat. So I said Boston College is good. Iowa State is the only 4-3 team that's almost sub 500 or at 500 to be. To be in the top 24, which is really weird. So let's go look at their schedule, see who they played and how are they number 24. They lost to Iowa. They lost to Oklahoma. They lost to TCU, close game. Okay, they beat Oklahoma State, West Virginia. Okay, never mind. They did have some quality wins because I did forget. They did beat West Virginia. West Virginia's not in here. West Virginia was hot. Like, they was extremely hot. They was ranked pretty high, and Iowa State did beat them. So let's look and see. Did I see West Virginia in there? Let's go look. Shout out to all the people with college football. Yeah, West Virginia's not even. Okay, I skipped over West Virginia. They're number 13. That suits them fine. But oh yeah, y'all watch the NBA? This is crazy. They made a video game of this. And they had Steph Curry. He had Kevin Durant. Technology these days is amazing. Animations. Hey, people getting their money. Get your money. Get your bags. People create stuff like this, make hella money. But that's the only reason why that I think Iowa State is even in the top 25. Because they're not even the top 25 in the other one. Oh, that's who Mississippi State beat. Mississippi State beat Texas A&M, but they're ranked 20th. But yeah, man, this college football playoff rankings, I'm gonna do it every week. Every week, my live reaction on this. Definitely, like, I'm gonna be tagging correctly. I'm definitely gonna put this in my college football groups because I really want to see what people think as well, and Reddit's and all other stuff. So definitely be prepared to see this every week. But yeah, but there's some big matchups coming up, so let me tell y'all about those. And these are this is what I call make or break playoff implications. So let's go ahead and see, and I'm gonna give y'all my predictions of these games too, live. Instead of this being like a long video, it's just gonna be in a live stream. All right, we got UCF and Temple first. Okay, that's not a really big one. Virginia and Pittsburgh's not a big one. Louisville and others, no. Nebraska and Ohio State, no. Syracuse and Wake Forest, no. Texas A&M and Auburn, that's gonna be a good one. I like Texas A&M for the win. Score probably gonna be 24-17. Georgia and Kentucky. This one right here. Let me show y'all. This one right here. This is where we start getting into the meat and potatoes of. This is why I call it Judgment Week. I got Georgia barely beating Kentucky by a touchdown, so we're gonna go 28-21. I haven't seen my live stream or missed the top six is the top six. Well, I think LSU and Notre Dame should switch. Let's see what Paul Feinbaum have to say. West Virginia and Texas. This is going to be a close one. I like West Virginia for the win because Texas is probably still running off of their loss. All right, Penn State and Michigan. This game is going to be this one's going to be the make or break for both of these teams. Because Penn State can beat Michigan. They're going to catapult. But they still got a loss to Ohio State. So having a bad loss to Ohio State and Michigan is going to hurt them. But I like Michigan to win this game 17. Ooh, no. Yeah, they score pretty much. 28-24. LSU and Alabama. I got Alabama beating LSU 42-14. No, 21. Oklahoma and Texas Tech. This is going to be a shootout. I got Texas winning that game. Washington State and California. California beat somebody. They upset them last week. But I like Washington State to win this game by 2 touchdowns. 42-28. And Cal upset someone. Who did Cal? Oh, Cal, I think Cal beat Washington 12-10. I'm tired of seeing Ohio State. the biasness. I swear, like I understand Ohio State, I understand, but y'all got destroyed by Purdue. Purdue. I think this year's gonna help y'all out because Michigan's really great. Y'all still haven't played Michigan State. Y'all beat Penn State already. Y'all beat TCU, so y'all still got a chance to make playoffs. But hopefully y'all don't.
I'm skeptical of Kentucky's offense. Nobody's got a better opportunity than them. They've got Georgia this week, a match then if they were to win with either Alabama or LSU. Nobody has a better opportunity. I thought we were talking about Mississippi that you could accomplish. No one's thinking Kentucky's fun that much. And you think somebody's thinking West Virginia's going to win? Yes, yes, y'all three. That's yes, they're not being. Show me the promo. Basketball, love story.
So yeah, this is K Britt signing out. Let me know what y'all think about these reactions, live reactions that I gave y'all. Hold on. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new for new content, and comment on the video because college football is here. These live rankings are going to be bananas. I'm out.